Well, hello. Back here at the hardcore game on Diorama with my iron teeth, my iron lords. I've got metal starting to go. So now that that's going, it's definitely going to be progressing down that pipeline of getting the Badwater so I can get dynamite. I can start blowing down some of these areas so that I can get more water stored. It can last a little longer. Same thing over here. And while I talk about it, let me actually go in here. And I know I have stored water in there, but they're gonna pick it up because I'm gonna need to convert this over to to levies. Get my levies up here. Get my Chevy to the levee. Oh God, I literally in this moment I forgot. I know I opened with this is hardcore, but I forgot I was in hardcore, and I was like, what? It's 2 days. I thought I had like 10 days left in the cycle. God, that playing that one game in the water beaver mod got me stuck. Anyways, yeah, I'm still doing this. Still gonna get this part done, or gonna attempt to get this part done. With bad tide means I'm still gonna generate water or generate power over here, which is good. I think I am gonna make this a flow valve for now. I'm gonna make this a, what do you call them? Floodgate. Do a floodgate here, and then I could do the levee dam here, and then this could be all the way to the floor. 1.5K water. All of these look like they're getting pretty full. I'm probably gonna switch this guy out for the medium tank. Population is at 26, which is great. I need to kind of keep pumping those numbers up. What's my food looking like? 714. Mostly inflated by berries. This is getting its way done. I mean, as soon as this gets anywhere near where I need it to be. Also, it's probably going to do, if I get here, I can set up a tank to be here, so that the water tank can continually feed this fluid dump. I might actually put a water tank over here, kind of pumping off of this reservoir that's only working during temperate cycles, just so that it could kind of like attempt to pull water into this tank. So there isn't somebody who's just like walking my entire map to get from my water zone to the tank that's over here. That's a later problem. It's a post bad tide problem. 1.6K water. I do feel good about where stuff is at. With this kind of blocked off, I'm going to have a reservoir of bad tide that I can deal with. I could probably put a bad tide pumper over here, or maybe just like on stilts, just kind of have it within the space that this is, like maybe even just off here. Maybe not, because I do want to turn this into like power generation and stuff. I might do a whole, like, in my head, as I was thinking about these little guys, I was thinking about doing like these like large metal platforms to kind of elevate. So I have my water system over here, my bad tide system over here, and then I have platforms that are going to go above it to be able to build like factories on top of it. But that's like much later when I feel more comfortable about where everything else is at. And I'm probably going to put my centrifuge right here, kind of tucked in this corner. So centrifuge here. Oh, wait. I don't know if I can, because I don't think power pulls to the corner of the building. Yeah. Can I put it here? I definitely lose my ability to have another 4 by building. I mean, I could have another 4 by building if I just kind of awkwardly go up. On this corner, if I go up and I build it on platforms, that might be what I end up doing. Or I could just as easily have it here, kind of elevated, so that I have the power actually going up underneath the building, and I have the centrifuge here. If I do the vertical, well, I'll get there. Bad tide is coming. 1.8K water, almost at my full 2,000 capacity. I'll wait till close to the end of the next season before I kind of destroy this little group to get another medium tank. And I might destroy this little grouping here to get another medium tank, to get 2 more medium tanks before the end of the next cycle, hopefully. I probably also should push this to get built first, just so they're not all scrambling all around here. Go here, boom, up here. Let's watch the bad tide come through. Oh God. I want to see the water. I want to see the water's edge. Boom, close up. System close. Nice. Now, I look down here. A little bit of flood out because this thing got maximized. But good Lord, look at that. The depth's at 1. This should clear out momentarily. There you go. Almost max height here. I should probably be measuring this too, but I'm going to eventually blow away all the way to like the highest I can get it. If I do put a stream gauge, it's gonna go away eventually. 10 days. Oh yeah, they have to wrap around because this is that weird ladder's 2 height limit. I was wondering why they were like Like, why are you guys walking the long route in order to get here? But it makes sense with how the game works. Okay, shorter route. Awesome. Building up my stores. Oh, duh. Let me pause before I forget. Let me increase, because I have 6 unemployed beavers. Just increase people doing jobs. I'll probably bring these lumbermen back online. Little lumber corner. I think I also might make my way up here as soon as I get dynamite and kind of shave off all around here to just kind of efficiently use the space. I might do the contamination thing. That way I can open up this as green land. What do you call them? The irrigation barriers. Just do irrigation barriers all around here. Let's see. This is still providing some amount of power, not the greatest amount of power. What do I have? Let me get one duder in here. I got one homeless guy. Let me get, could this be a good use of that space? Sure. I'll go up from here. I was going to have stairs that go up here to this guy and then kind of meander my way around stiff, kind of turn this into a little housing circle. But yeah, watching my beavers go do their thing. I'm trying to think right now if there's anything that is very pressing for me to kind of be hands-on about. So I do need the science build up because I have a few more buildings that I'm going to need. I'm also going to need to wait to get the some more metal resources. But the big thing is the Badwater pump. And then as soon as the Badwater pump comes in, it's going to be getting the dynamite situated. Then with the dynamite is going to be all hands on deck and expanding the bottom zones of like my water, where I'm storing my water. So my dam and then my irrigation pond. And then currently I have, when I get probably close to like 3 days left in this bad cycle, is going to be replacing some of those tanks with the medium tanks. So yeah, I might here just give myself a little bit of a time lapse. We can watch my beavers do their thing. See you guys on the other side, probably when I get close to the 3 days left in the bad tide, or when this thing kicks on, when this thing starts going. Oh, I just noticed that they are not going to be able to, let me see, where can I put this? Put this here. They're not going to be able to reach this little levee. But yeah, this guy is up and he should start pumping in water pretty soon. I have 1.7K. I have about 30 beavers, 90 times 10 is 900. Yeah, I have plenty of water, so I don't have to worry about that. As soon as I get to the next cycle, this is going to start pumping in water. I'm going to see how much irrigation I get from this. I don't know. No. Let's see. Also, while I was waiting for that to go down, I was thinking about maybe progressing into the hydroponic farms. Only thing being their water consumption might be something to think about. Okay, I got a little bit of water going, a little bit more water going. Okay, that's not, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. This definitely also is not the best way to set up these roads. Like how I have access to it, how much I'm cutting through any potential green land. Let me also boost these guys so they don't lose water. I mean, it's about as much, if not more, land that I'm using over here, not including my berries. Let me start thinking about where I'm going to put farmers. Potentially put them here with stilts to get the other little lip here. Without doing all that, I could just put them here. Oh God. Without doing all that, I could just put them here. Just a couple guys right there. They'll be able also to have access to all of the farmland. Yeah, potentially just here. And then what would I grow? Probably canola, probably the rest of these things. Just kind of a mix mash of the rest of the foods. Food factory needs corn and wood. So I can grow corn. Canola oils with eggplant in the food factory. Maybe just focus on one of these foods for now. Focus on corn, maybe. What do I need the oil for? Is oil just food, or is it also factory stuff? Oil, I think, is just food. Badwater discharge is also a thing that I would want, but I think I want to have that after I get a number cruncher. That might be easier to do. Number cruncher is 1.5K. Yeah, I think canola oil's only for food right now. And if I grow corn only, if I only focus on growing corn. Well, what's the fermentator? Fermentator gets green peas with oil. Food factory is 300, cost metal It's 120. I think just for ease of use, I might just do corn to expand me into other kinds of foods. And then if I want to do anything else later, I can kind of focus on that. If I get 2 farmers here, one is a harvester, one is a planter, and I'm not splitting this up into a forestry thing, although I could, but I don't think I am, just because these two little zones of wood have been serving me pretty well. I can probably also pick up this wood here that I have just laying about. Yeah, these 2 zones have been serving me pretty well, and if I need to, I could just kind of get rid of a crop. If I do corn all there, corn all here, corn all there, just fields of corn. Corn? I thought you was corn. Oh, this farmer's doing some of that too. And this might be a little too heavily reliant on corn, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, let me also get a medium warehouse here. This could be for the corn, and I'm gonna need a place for corn rations. Yeah, I can't build on top of that. So corn rations, 5 days left into my drought. This stuff should also get picked up. Oh, I can delete this. I don't need it anymore. Get here, get the corn. Seems good, seems good. Do I have a berryman? I don't think I have a berryman. So I might do it again. Might do myself another little time lapse, watching my dudes go and do their thing. Again, probably for just another couple days, just so that I can get where I'm gonna switch over some of my tanks to be the water tanks, or the smaller tanks to be the bigger tanks, the medium tanks. Okay, hit on the pretty close to what is the end of this 3rd day. Do these guys, would they? No, that I was wondering if they would reach any of this stuff over here, but it doesn't look like it. Going over here, I am going to, this stuff still hasn't been collected. I do have it on high priority, but I guess they're making their way to it. I'm going to go ahead and delete these, and I'm going to get I'll do a medium tank here, and I'll hit F to get it a little closer. These guys are also going to be top priority to get built. These are going to be water. So just kind of always when you have the chance, or at least this is my current philosophy, always when I have the chance, just kind of expand the water, and expand the water. Also, no. I was wondering how many mangroves I could actually grow down here, but this guy's pretty far away, and it looks like I can grow like 2. I got 2 mangroves I can grow, which is not really worth it. And this guy could probably, if I put stairs down here, he could probably grow mangroves in this area, which might be worth it. You know, let me put an exploratory little, let me see, his path goes right there. Actually, let me put, I think ladders would give me more. I think stairs read off of the end here, and I think the ladder would read off of all corners. So I'll put ladders there, just kind of see how many mangroves I could grow if I wanted to grow there. I don't know if that actually affects my water levels in any substantial way. Why does my stuff feel like it's... Granted, I'm asking them to do a lot of stuff. I'm asking them to build a lot of things. They're kind of moving and shaking. It does feel like it's taking a little longer than I want it to do some things. No, they got the tanks up. Let me get these piles picked up. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of excess workers. Let's get another hauling post guy. Now, my population's getting pretty nice. I like it. I don't like how low the... Granted, I was filming, or I was recording the water beavers episode, and I kept looking at my food, and for some reason in my head, I don't know if it's just like the anxiety of like, oh, my food is going low, and I have to constantly measure my food, and I have to constantly think about my food. But like, I don't know. I'm gaslighting myself into thinking that like the Karabi's fine, because in my previous recording, I kept thinking about the food was going down, but it wasn't. It was always around the same number. So I don't know. But anyways, what was I saying? Corn. No, I wonder if I should get the berry gatherer up, just so you can gather some berries. They're all kind of full. They're all kind of there. Sure, why not? And let me progress over here in what I wanted to do over here. I want to get power in this vertical to go up. Yes. The power is going to go up because I'm going to do like that. I'm going to get The road wouldn't, if I did I might have to change how this ladder is. It might be where this back face is against this building, just so it can do the pathing correctly. But anyways, I want to get this up here so that I can get whatchamacallem, I can get a centrifuge. The idea being centrifuge is going to go here, and see how it doesn't give me the power warning anymore, because the power is actually coming from the bottom thanks to the vertical power shafts. So I can do the vertical building here, or sorry, the centrifuge here, and then I can probably do the food factory right here. And I just got to make sure I build the stilts correctly, and I probably also no, I could do the 4x building back here, so I could do that and have a 4x over here, although I'll have a 2 gap that isn't utilizing the space as much as I'd like. It's funny that I haven't expanded my water wheels. I probably should do that. Seems like the easiest thing to do in order to get a little bit more power into my system versus just doing this guy. But I think because I had the droughts are such a big thing that when the droughts go out, you know, bad tide doesn't really help. Anyways, here I'm gonna have centrifuge, food factory. Probably gonna have to rearrange this ladder so it's facing it differently. That way it'll do the pathing correctly to get me the roads that I want it in the way that I want to do them. Essentially, if I do this, I don't think... Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, the path read fine. Okay, don't have to worry about it then. Centrifuge, food factory, they're going to go here. And I'm going to need a place to get my Badwater pump. And I think for now, I might do it back here. I want to do a series of like the big water wheels. But I think I can still do that over here, eventually expand back over here, and then deal with what my Badwater stuff is. And then if I get deep Badwater pump, could I... let me see, 2, that gives me room to have another water pump right here. And I go like that, and I could potentially get a storage tank. If I have it here, okay, let me see, do this here, medium tank here. This is going to collect my bad water, and this still gives me room for clean tank. So I have enough room to do 600 more water. Oh, here's the big worker pool as it switches over to my temperate cycle. Boom. I'm going to get flushed with a little bit of bad water. It's fine. I have so much good water left, or clean water, that it's not really going to be that much of a problem. Let me switch this back down, switch this down. My farmers, I kind of don't want to bring down my farmers. Is there another room? If I do one more hauler, could I also slow down this lumber duo? Okay, I get 2 workers back. Oh, I could pause this guy. 3 workers. I'd rather do 2 workers, 2 haulers. This is almost up. I'm gonna have a bad tide guy over here, get my bad water. And once I have the bad water, I could do the explosives factory right here. Pause that. I could get this over here. I could get like this. You know, slowly and eventually I'll get all that done. All this planned out stuff over here. But yeah, new farming zone. Almost. I'd rather get the bad tide pump in. The 1.2k water. Do I need another water pumper? I might wait till I get to the next drought or the next season and see what that is, or the warning for the next season to see what that is, and then I can react accordingly. Let me get this house in. I don't know what they're building currently. Just looking around the map, seeing what their focus is of the energy that what they're currently working on. I guess moving all the rubble, moving everything where it needs to get. Metal blocks is looking good. Wow, my scrap is full, almost full. My cassavas is almost full as well. I think I could start converting that over to food. Let me get a fermenter in. Let me actually probably also boost up this thing to get this little new wheels to get built. Just get more power into the system. I wonder if I should have this guy also. Oh, I just noticed I set this ground to be planted. You can't get planted. I wonder if I should also set up a stream gauge here. I think I'm going to do it. Can this not get built? Too far away from a district. No, that could get built. Let me actually probably move this here. Get the stream gauge here, just so I can actually operate this guy so he's not just hanging out when it's full. You know, when it gets past a certain point, he just kind of stops working. I want to pause him for now. This thing is almost overflowingly full. 4 workers. Cool. 1.4k water. That's about a 400 water gain in almost 3 days, in 2.5 days. Well, 500 water gain. So pretty good. I wonder if I should expand my log storage, because it looks like I'm almost full on my logs. So if I get, I probably should not have this path here. Oh wait, duh, I do need that path there. For some reason, I thought that was my ladder redo, and that was not my ladder redo. My ladder redo is right next to it. Do ladders here. Let's get some more pathing here. And let's get a large industrial pile for my lumber, for my wood. And let's get these up. And let's get a path right there. This water wheel's up. I can get rid of this platform and I can set up another water wheel right there. And also just put that in. One click higher. Bad tide approaching. Man, I'm getting hit by a lot of bad tides. But this thing is set up so that when for the most part, it's set up when I switch this to up, I should get water to kind of flow out, the bad tide to flow out here. I probably still need to set up some more stuff to get it kind of more narrow, to kind of narrow the line. This is probably gonna need to get switched out, these two to switch out to a floodgate. I think I did this just so I could actually continue to build it, but I also could have built it from this side. I don't remember exactly why or what my reasoning was to do only one floodgate. This probably should have been 2 floodgates. Anyway, that is its own thing. Let's see, power. I know I did this already, but I just want to double check. So I do here. If I have another one gap here, not the best utilization of space. I need to push out one more. Although I could just have a two gap. That way I have room to kind of actually do stuff. Yeah, I can actually build pathing if I did a 2 block separation. Almost 2K food or 2K water. 25 being the maximum that I can have. Almost have this industrial pile up. 28 beavers total. Not small progress. Pretty big progress. Pretty good progress. I got a new little fertilization zone, a little agricultural zone. Corn is being set up. I have the spots. They haven't been built yet, but I have the spots to collect the corn. Everything's been set up to start getting the explosives ready, to start getting the Badwater sucked up. Although I probably should push to get that done. Yeah, I'll get these 2 guys done. Tired of waiting on it. I want to get it done. I'm not exactly sure what else they're hyper focused on. I think it's just asking them to pick up rubble, and I think picking up rubble is apparently a very heavy task. But yeah, as soon as I get this Badwater pump, I'll call the episode. Just kind of double checking everything, make sure everything else is going okay. Having these extra water wheels would be beneficial during the bad tide. That way I can pull more power. I think I'm generating more power than I need currently. Yeah, my supply is 600 and my demand is only 400. So, but as soon as this guy gets done, I'll call the episode there. House got done. So I have everyone is in a home. That's good. Getting close to 30 beavers. This little logging area is still non-operational currently. It's because I don't think I need them current with how everything's going. My logs look fine. Come on, get the logs. Get the logs in here. It's gonna take one more worker to get there. I swear I would have felt the impact of this 3rd reader more substantially by now than it feels like I have. I'm only, close to, the difference was only about 7 beavers, which maybe is correct. Maybe it's only about 7 or 8 beavers per, maybe closer to 9. And that tracks. That seems to be about what I have. So I might actually get another breeder going just to kind of boost my population a little bit more, get a little bit more. Oh, corn's starting to get harvestable. Probably should get the other farmer up. Oh, also I've been running dually farmers this whole time. Cool. There we go. Bad tide pump is up. Starting to collect bad water. I can probably go in and unpause this factory so he can start getting made. I can make my progress to getting dynamite. Not dynamite yet, but getting there. All right, bad pumpers up. I will call that this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.